Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Daypenda. If you are tuned in today, you are going to be seeing an Ulta haul. If you are not new to my channel, then you know I do a bunch of Sephora hauls, and there's a reason why I kind of shop more at Sephora than Ulta, and I'll probably get into that a little later on down on my channel, but it's not going to be in this video. In this video, you're just going to be seeing what I picked up. So if you're interested, make sure you first subscribe to my channel, give this video a big thumbs up. Now let's get into the video. So if you're wondering why I have you guys so far back from the camera, or more far back than usual, it's because I was wearing hair and I was allergic to, I guess, whatever they dip the hair in, and I did wash it, but I'm assuming I didn't wash it enough because I kind of broke out all over my face into hives, and it's gone down a lot and you can't see it when you guys are far back because they're kind of like little small mini pimples now all over my face. So that's the reason why I have you guys far back, and I wasn't going to do a video at first because I did want to let my skin breathe, but since the hives went down considerably, I was like, you know what, let me do a video. It's been a while. That's why I've been missing, is because my face has been in recovery. But let's get into this Ulta haul before I start rambling. So I stopped by Ulta in New York and I picked up a few goodies. I'm really excited because I have a few Sephora hauls on my channel, but I don't really have any Ulta hauls. And to be completely honest, like, I don't shop at Ulta that much. I have my reasons and I'll get into that in a different video. But the first item that I want to show you guys is the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette. Now, when I saw this at Ulta, I didn't even take it out the box, take it out the packaging, because I've seen so many people do like tutorials with this palette and seen so many people talk about this palette, and I've always wanted it. So I was just like, you know what, I'm here, it's in the store, let me pick it up. I am gonna go ahead and swatch of the few shades for you guys. The shades in this palette that made me really want to purchase it were like the greens and the pinks. But if I'm being honest right now, it's low-key not swatching that well. And the actual, maybe I should have opened this when I went in store. The actual palette itself, okay, that purple swatched really nicely. The actual palette itself, the eyeshadows are really, really small, and I have really, really fat fingers. So it's a little difficult for me to get the shadows out of the palette. So this is what the eyeshadows swatch like. And they didn't do the best job as far as swatches are concerned, but I don't know. I feel like I've seen nothing but good things about this, so I'm kind of surprised that it's swatched like this. And it's just so much smaller than I actually thought it would be. But you know, I guess that's how it is. So I'll try this out, and if I don't like it, it's going back. I've told you guys time and time again, everything you see on my channel, I buy myself. So if I don't like something, I'm gonna return it because I'm not gonna waste my money. But so far, what I will say is that the colors are pretty, damn, because now I bought the Morphe James Charles palette, and now I'm looking at this and I'm just like, did I really need this? I mean, do we ever really need most of the makeup that we buy? I don't know. If you guys have this, comment down below and let me know if you actually like it, or how it works. I will try it out just to see what it looks like when it's actually on my eyes, but I'm not too impressed by the swatches or by the pan size. This is one purchase that I'm like, maybe I should have opened this before I left the store. So the next few items that I purchased are from Juvia's Place. If you guys are not familiar with Juvia's Place, they are a brand, an indie brand that I feel like was kind of got a start from like Instagram, and I support them wholeheartedly. They are a black owned brand, a black owned business, and their eyeshadow quality is one of the best. I literally have every single palette that Juvia's Place has ever come out with, especially for the simple fact that it's super affordable. So one of the palettes that I didn't have before I went into the store was the Afrique palette by Juvia's Place. This one, when I first saw it, I was really excited, especially because there's a shade in here called Dakar, and I am from Senegal and my family is from Dakar. So this is what the palette looks like. It's pretty much, I want to say like I can't call it a neutral palette, I can't call it a warm tone palette. It kind of has a little bit of everything. I do like the blue shade. Let's see how, you see, this is pigment. When I pick up an eyeshadow, when I swatch an eyeshadow, I want to see pigmentation. And I know a lot of people say you can't go off of how it swatches or pigmentation, but I feel like because I'm darker, like pigment and like the way it swatches just tells me bare minimum if the colors are gonna show up on my eyes. So for me personally, like, I care about swatches. I don't go crazy over them, but I do pay attention to the way products swatch. So I am gonna show you guys some quick swatches, and as you can see, they are super pigmented. I did layer them twice, the same way I layered the BH Cosmetics one, and it looks really pretty. The next palette that I purchased from Ulta from Juvia's Place is the Warrior eyeshadow palette. So this was another one that I tried to order online, but it was sold out. And I did actually use this eyeshadow palette today on my eyes. Actually, my entire eyes was all Juvia's Place products, and then I used kind of like a liquid glitter from MAC on top. But the Warrior palette, I'm going to do a few swatches for you guys. And when you see them, like, don't judge it and automatically assume it's not a great purchase, because a lot of the shades look similar. So it's a bunch of golds and like a really dark warm neutral. I use that to like deepen up my outer crease area, and this is what it swatches like. So again, pure pigmentation, beautiful pigmentation. It's different shades of like golds in this palette. It's very much so a neutral palette. So if you are someone that, you know, you wear makeup but you're not into too much colors, you still want to have a little bit of drama but you still want it to look natural, or you don't want any drama at all, I really suggest this palette just because it has the neutrals that you need regardless of your skin tone. There's a light, a medium, and a dark, and then there's a bunch of gold shimmery shades regardless of your skin complexion. You can use some of these to highlight, like as a highlighter. So I really do like this palette. I did use it again today for this look, and I don't regret this purchase at all. So the next 3 items that I purchased from Juvia's Place at Ulta are their liquid lipsticks. This is what they look like, and to the naked eye the 2 reds might look the same, but they're very different in my opinion. And I feel like makeup lovers always tell you that things that we know look the same are different, but trust me, it really is different. So these are the swatches of those shades. So Soyu is really a true, I want to say orange, like a burnt orange shade. I feel like it's really complimentary to all skin tones, especially I can see myself as a dark skinned woman wearing this, especially with a dark brown liner. And then as far as Afrique and Lulu is more of a, let me just make sure, yes. Lulu is more of a red toned, or I'm sorry, a blue tone red shade. So if you think of blue tone reds, you can think of Ruby Woo, you can think of Colored Rain's Cherry Blossom. It's like a dark blue tone red, or it has blue undertone. And then Afrique is more of a orange toned, or like a true red, such as the Fenty Beauty Stunner Lip Paints. So that is the difference between the 2 of them. It's just going to be the undertones and how pigmented they apply, or the pigment that applies on your lip itself. The reason why I had no issues with purchasing all 3 of these is because they retail for $12, and I feel like on average when it comes to liquid lipsticks now, you spend like $20 to $24 or $12 for a liquid lipstick, especially one that's supporting a black owned brand. I didn't really have the issue with it, and my friend told me that they had a really great formula, so I was excited to try it, and I'll let you guys know how I feel about them as well. That is almost everything I got from Juvia's Place. I got one more item, and that is their highlighter, their loose highlighter, which I also am wearing today. So if you're feeling the glow, it is courtesy of Juvia's Place, but I did mix this with the Beauty Bakery Coffee and Cocoa palette. They have a highlighter that's kind of pressed, and I put that first, and then I topped it off with the Juvia's Place one. So this highlighter is in the shade Nubia, and it is a loose highlighter, and it looks like this. So right now it's kind of chunked up in the, I don't know if you guys can see that. Right now it's kind of chunked up in the top, but once you press on it even just a little bit, it automatically goes back into being flat, or like a really loose pigment. And I'll do a quick swatch for you guys just so you can see. I do like the highlighter, but I'm not in love with it, especially after using it today. I was kind of hoping that it would be more of like a deep golden highlighter, and I feel like it's golden, but it's not a bronzy golden that I wanted. So I feel like the way that I'm going to use it is the way that I use it today, which is just as a topper to another highlighter, or for my inner corners. I do like it, it's just, it wasn't what I was expecting when I purchased it. So just as with any loose highlighter, you just want to be careful with the way that you use it, because you don't want it to be too much. A little bit goes a long way. As far as the next items that I purchased, one is going to be from Neutrogena. I bought 2 of these actually because they had a buy one get one for 40% off, and this is the Hydro Boost Gel Cream. If you guys are looking for a moisturizer, I highly suggest the Neutrogena moisturizers. They are a little bit more expensive, but I don't know, I just like the way that they apply. I like the effect that they have. And I've had the water gel before. That's the one that I use in the summertime when my skin is not as dry as it is right now. And then the last 2 items that I purchased are from Dose of Color. So the first one is going to be the Dose of Color Snow Angels eyeshadow palette. Now, when they came out with this eyeshadow palette, I remember specifically thinking y'all doing too much. Just because they had just came out with the Desi and Katie collection, they had just dropped some singles, I feel like, and to me it was just like, you guys are producing a lot of products in a short amount of time. And I feel like for me as a consumer, and you guys let me know your opinion, I get really frustrated when a lot of brands put out like so many things at one time, just because realistically I get paid on the 15th and the 30th, so I need to collect my coins. I want to make sure that the product is good. I want to make sure that I have time to enjoy the first product. And I'm a makeup lover, so my problem is that every time I see something, I want it. I'm just being real with you guys. When I see something, the shades look cute. Even if I have something that already looks like it, I want to buy it. So I'm trying to work on that. And hopefully this is the last haul of 2018, because I feel like almost every third video of mine is a haul, because all I do is buy makeup. So I did some quick swatches of the Snow Angels palette. Guys, I really love this palette. I love the shades. I don't even think I showed you guys. I'm going to try to cover the mirror, but I love the shades of this palette. And what made me really go ahead and buy this or purchase this was the swatches. When I swatched them in Ulta, that's what really made me go ahead and swipe my card. It's just because the swatches were so beautiful, especially this dark blue. It's like, it's so much of a dark blue that it almost looks black, but it's not black. Just the color story, the shades, I really loved it. Hopefully I don't regret it, just because it is expensive. That's one thing about those two colors that I don't like. I feel like they are very expensive, but I guess also since they are an indie brand and they're independent, it's a little more, I don't know, I'm not gonna pretend like I know how much things should cost. All I know is that for 6 eyeshadows, this should not be more than $15 or $20 in my personal opinion. But as far as the actual quality of it, it's good. So I'll swipe it for whatever you tell me to swipe it for. But do I think it's worth it? No, I'm just crazy, okay? The next and final item that I purchased is a Dose of Colors lip gloss. And this is in the shade One and Only. If you are a chocolate sister or a chocolate brother, or whoever you are, I feel like this shade is gonna work for you. It is so beautiful. Like, I fell in love with this shade once I swatched it. I feel like it's the perfect chocolatey brown shade, the perfect, like, I don't know, like, it's just everything to me. So I love it. I don't regret it. I feel like this was like $21. It's their collection with Disney. It's really pretty. I'll go ahead and apply some on now. Woo. I just feel like it's a perfect, like, nude tone gloss. So I did go ahead and just, you know, block that in a little bit. I feel like it's the perfect nude tone lip gloss, especially if I pair it with like a dark liner. I love the way that it looks. And I can't think of one that looks exactly like this that I have. But I already told y'all, when you're a makeup lover, you make all types of excuses, and everything is something you don't have. This wouldn't be a video of me if I didn't have an item from Sephora. So the Ulta is right next to the Sephora. So after I left Ulta and made all of these purchases, I slid my way on into Sephora, but I gave myself like a limit. I didn't go crazy at Sephora. I bought 2 items. One is a beauty blender. I bought their brown beauty blender. And then the second that I purchased is the Laneige sleeping mask. So many people have been raving about this. Now I want to see the real tea. I want to see, does it work? Are my lips going to be rejuvenated and moisturized overnight? Like, I'm really curious as to how this is going to work, just because of all of the amazing reviews that I've seen. I haven't even actually opened it up yet. I did purchase this when Sephora still have their sale, so I believe it retails typically for $20, so I did get it for $16. Let me take it out. Oh, you get a lot. This is fancy. So it comes like this, and then you have the top thing that you just pull, and it's pink, which is my favorite color. So it is a lip sleeping mask, so I'm assuming the only time you should put this on is when you go to bed. So when I go to bed tonight, I'll try it and see how I feel about it, and let you guys know, of course. So yeah, that's the last item that I purchased, not from Ulta, but you know, I had to make a quick stop at the store right next to it. So yeah, this is the last item. Alright guys, that is going to be it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for 500 subscribers. I never ever thought that I would get there or get here as quickly as I did. And I'm just really thankful for all of you guys that take the time to not only watch my videos, but thumbs up my videos, all of you guys that comment my videos, all of you guys that have come from my Instagram here or from my Twitter here. I truly appreciate every single last person that is a part of this family that I'm trying to build and create. So I have a huge giveaway that I'm going to be doing. The one thing I want your opinion on in the comment section down below, should I do it with one winner or should I do multiple winners and break down the items? I'm really curious as to your opinions because I want to make sure that I'm fair, but also I want to make sure that I show my gratitude to you guys because you don't have to keep coming back, but you do, and I appreciate that, okay? So let me know in the comment section down below how you prefer it. Make sure you stay tuned for my next video, and I'll see you guys next time. I love you so much.